I started preaching very young. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, so I'm part of the northern part of the Sharpton. And I started preaching very young, started in civil rights in the North young. And now, you know, I head a national organization. We're in 45 cities, National Action Network. I've been on tour the last year with, last year I've been on the Education Initiative Project of National Action Network, but for the last, since May, President Obama asked Newt Gingrich and I to tour. So I've been basically trying to bring civil rights into structural inequality issues, which is why I'm so proud of what my brother's doing, because if we don't deal with redeeming people and restoring people, then nothing works. So I'm just happy to see my younger brother pick up and find his voice and his word, like I've tried to do mine nationally.
How did you get started? Just kind of an inspiration to other young people, and you're now a national figure, been a national figure, you're a household word.
I started, I believed that I wanted to be a preacher at 4. And when they gave me the opportunity to preach at 4 years old, I did. Later in life, when my parents separated, I just kept preaching. I believed in myself. I learned one thing. I tell young people that you got to be the head of your own fan club. Sometimes I've been the chairman, president, secretary, treasurer, and only member of the Al Sharpton fan club. And what I mean by that is if you don't believe in yourself, it doesn't matter if anybody else doesn't believe in you. But the reverse is true. If nobody believes in you, if you believe in yourself, somehow I believed that I was called to preach, and I believed that I could do a service. If you believe in yourself, you can turn the whole world around. And there was times in life I had no money, no contacts, no shot, but I believed in myself. And you can't let the world convince you who you are. You have to convince yourself who you are, and then that will convince the world. So I tell a lot of young people wherever I travel that if life is unfair to you, you still got to be fair to yourself. If I knocked you out your chair, that's on me. If we come back and you still laying on the floor next Saturday, that's on you. And what I say that for is to say, even if you're not responsible for being down, you're responsible for getting up. And if you don't get up, you can't blame nobody but yourself. So I think that that's the key I try to give people. All of the statistics against making it I had. I was talking to a friend of mine, very conservative brother, Republican, you know, me and him debate politics all the time. And he was saying to me on the education tour, he said, well, a lot of it is family. I said, well, some of it is family. Parents got to be more responsible. Families in the African-American community got to be more together. I said, but it's also personal determination. He said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, if I told you I knew a guy who grew up in a home that was broken, only saw his father a month in his life, mother had moved around, he really grew up in 3 different places, really 3 different countries, for a time ate on food stamps. Do you think he would ever accomplish anything, achieve anything in his life? He said, probably not. He didn't know his father's family structure broken, grew up all over the place like a wanderer. I said, well, next time you're in Washington, go by his house. He's at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. His name is Barack Obama. If Obama could come from that background and do what he did, then no kid in Dothan got any excuse but to get up and try to do something.
We got Mr. Wilson that helped us out, allowing us to use his place and supporting us. Dr. Jones there, Mayor Vicky Moore, Johnny Ford, Anthony Keith, and some of my greatest supporters in my family. And I'm restoring the family, my sisters, my brothers. They wanted to all come down. My dad is coming over. He's behind us coming up. And they want to just come see who's supporting their family. And restoring the family, a lot of times we just look at, you know, family being bloodlines, but what about extended family that help and support? You know, sometime when the family is there, so the family wanted to meet them for themselves and see what all we doing and how we doing in Dothan, Alabama. And I will say that all of this is launching off a lot of our Product of Child Project and how we need to look at things from a health standpoint instead of a criminal standpoint, and helping people to restore their families and get back with their families as they should. So we thank God for Reverend Al Sharpton and all being here in order for him to help us bring about this great occasion.
Thank you.
Well, let me say that we're very, very proud of the family of what Reverend Kenneth Glasgow has done here. It's very important that we have real, tangible programs that have people able to read, discover themselves, and then be given a second chance. Part of success in life is to find yourself, and then others have to give you the room to grow once you find yourself, and that's what he's done with Tops. He could not have done it, though, had he not had the support of these people that are here. And when Ron, who not only has given him support here with a facility, but also with his radio station. My national show is on his station every day for 3 hours. Mayor Ford, who we grew up learning politics, he taught this nation municipal government, and Johnny Ford, who is still on the front lines with Newt Gingrich, and I came to this state a couple of weeks ago about education. Newt jumped up and said, "That's Johnny Ford. He's a legend in his own time." A lot of people are legends in their own mind. He's a legend in his own time. And on his way back to the state senate and to represent the people, certainly Brother Keith. So we're just happy to be part of the holiday, to come with our family and the extended family, with Ron and them have done for Kenny, they've done for all of us. And though I'm not working this weekend, I wanted to say that before I left town, because what they've done with my brother here is going to help a lot of brothers and sisters that need the help.
Very good. And what have you done since you came to visit Dothan this weekend?
I visited my mother. I spent time with my father, my sisters, and brother, and talked, and ate, and talked, and ate some more. Is my father. And just spent some downtime yesterday and today. So I have to go back to New York and then on to Chicago. But I was able to spend the day after Thanksgiving and the following day. Yeah, we came late last night to just walk around and see what Kennedy's doing, and Ron had provided them, and very proud of the work he's doing, his church, his reentry, his prodigal son program, what he's done with the computers and all. So we are very proud of that, and he could not have done it without his extended family. But his immediate family wanted to come and be a part of it. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. If you can't thank God for what you have, then you don't have the right to ask for more.
Very good. And what do you think about what's going on here in Dothan? Do you have any concern for your brother's neighborhoods at this point?
Yeah, I'm concerned that Brother Ford be the senator and Brother Keith be the representative. Is that right, Ron? You know I do this every day. You know that.
I enjoy that.
Yeah, you picture slow it up, I'm going to hit it now. So.
We really enjoy it.
And let me say this, the thing I'm most proud of, Kenny did all this on his own. You know, I do civil rights, but rediscovery entry is all on his own. The only thing I take credit for is I called his mama, Mama Tina, when me and Joy were little kids. So he got Mama Tina from me. The program is his, but I named his mama Mama Tina. You remember Mama Tina?
Hey, I want to set the record straight. My daddy over there, Dr. Earl Jones, that's not only my daddy, that is my therapist.
And I must admit that when I first met the mayor, I thought she was a fashion model. Y'all can be very fortunate to have such a beautiful mayor.
Very good. And
Mama T.
I just have one more question for you, Reverend. When is the next time you're coming into Dothan, and do you have any events planned here in our area?
Those that know won't tell, those that tell don't know.
I will say
have more often than you know.
That's right, I guess so.
I'm going to stay very close with what Tops is doing. But, you know, I'm on every day in Dothan, thanks to Ron. But I slip in and out. And when Kenny wants me to go public, I go public. But I'm closer than you think.
Very good. Thank you so much, sir. Good to see
you
today.
Thank you. Happy holiday. Well, that might mean he wrote it in advance. That might not be a good thing.
No, I hadn't written it yet.
That's a picture, doesn't it?